In this week's Bleach, a miracle happens.
There's no such thing as miracles.
Miracle!
Bleach chapter 655, The Miracle, picks up with Thor defining a miracle as something that occurs out of the ordinary to garner an exciting reaction.
I'm gonna remember this moment for the rest of my life!
He's definitely impressed with the Gote 13's power, but wants them to watch as a miracle appears.
Red, I do believe you're talking out of your ass.
But Byakuya has had enough and decapitates him using Senbon Zakura.
Finish him!
Hinamori thinks he may have overdone it, but Shinji says it was for the best. Thor's the kind of guy who would have had a trump card to take them all out in a single blow. Right, Captain Kuchiki?
I just got bored. Everybody out.
Byakuya strikes Thor one last time for good measure and decides it's time to leave.
That was uncalled for.
But suddenly, a giant foot arises and tries to stomp them out.
What the hell's that?
Renji wants to know what the hell they're looking at, and Rukia thinks it might be a giant fucking foot.
Do you think so?
The full reveal shows us that Gerard has become a Titan. The group can't believe what they're looking at, but Thor declares how he wants to be addressed as.
I'm Thor!
He goes on to explain that his power of the miracle allows him to turn taken damage and convert it into a god-sized form.
I am a god, you dull creature!
He says this is the first time power has made him this gigantic.
I'm the king of the world!
The building he throws sends everyone flying, but we see Shinji try to rescue Hinamori.
But I got her with one arm. Yeah, I can feel her slipping.
But Thor is there to lay the smackdown on Shinji. Byakuya tries to use Senbon Zakura again, but Thor is easily able to block it.
You dare threaten me, Thor?
And he easily takes him out with a single blow.
Punch!
He declares no miracle will be coming for the Shinigami as he blows Renji and Rukia away.
That's what she said!
Decent chapter this week. The main focus was just on the fight with Thor. The only real gripe I have is that after Thor explained the power of the miracle, I wasn't really that impressed. If anything, he should have been the letter C for the conversion. That's all he's really doing is converting other power into his own. I don't see how that can be considered a miracle. I honestly was expecting something more along the lines of a way cooler version of the jackpot knuckle Fulbring. Like he constantly gets these lucky breaks that help him beat an enemy. Instead, he considers a miracle to be absorbing attacks.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
I noticed Urahara was missing from this chapter, so I think he's gonna be the one to fight and beat Thor. And honestly, with the info we have on how the miracle works, he can do it very easily. I believe all he has to do is hit him with an enormously strong attack, causing him to overload on power, thus killing himself with his own power. A trend I'm seeing with Stern Raiders. Or maybe Urahara goes Bankai and completely wrecks him. I think I'd rather see that.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
So I'll give this chapter a 7 out of 10. Thor explains how the power of the miracle works, he puts it to use by becoming a damn Titan, and he's seemingly taken out most of the captains already. For my question of the week, do you think the miracle is the best way to describe Thor's power? If not, what would you change his letter to? Favorite comments always featured in the next review. Here are last week's winners. Alright, that does it for me. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. I'll be back next week with Attack on Miracle. Peace.